This is our practice video for October 26th for the beginning violas and Prelude Orchestra. Continue to watch the videos of the twinkles being performed and also of the other pieces that we're going to play for the rest of the year. You can drop off doing the finger taps and the bowing the rhythms on your shoulder. You want to still keep doing all the other stuff. We're going to go over the new things first today. We did some body scanning to kind of see what our body was like. I meant to have you do that at the end and double check it, and I didn't. But doing a quick body scan is good. Swinging your arms, getting a little bit warmed up is great. You need to memorize. Just memorize. You don't have to do anything else with it. D, A, 1, A, 3, 2, 1, D. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, D, A, 1, A, 3, 2, 1, D. So I'll say that one again, D, A, 1, A, 3, 2, 1, D. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, D, A, 1, A, 3, 2, 1, D. The first part and the last part are the same, and the second part has two parts that are the same. Then we did our string names, our string song. Names of the strings are C, G, D, A. A is the thinnest, D is next to A. Then we have G, C is the thickest string. And our song is C, 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 going up to G, 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 going up to D, 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 going up to A, 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 going down to D, 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 going down to G, 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 going down to C, C, C. And it doesn't matter what your voice is like, it just matters that you try to sing it a little bit. C, 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 going up to G, 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 going up to D, 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 going up to A, 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 going down to D, 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 going down to G, 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 going down to C, C, C. First we checked our third fingers. We made sure we had a nice comfortable here with our mouse hole. A lot of people aren't putting the hole there. Slide on back so our thumb is between first and second finger tapes. And we reviewed putting down third finger. It's really important you put down third finger and practice that. And then remember, when you lift up third finger, it just comes up and hovers. It just hovers over that third finger spot. And all your fingers hover over the fingerboard. Then we put down first finger. This is a really bad view. First finger on the A string. And our nail is looking at us. And we've got flat on the top here. And the first finger, we're not doing this with our hand. We don't want that all tight. We want that loose and curved. But we don't want the finger way out here either. We want the finger touching. And we're putting first finger down on the A string. I didn't tell you this in class. His name is B. So first finger's name is B. Looks like this from the side. And it's still really important that you keep your hand in a nice position when you do that and your fingers up and hovering. And you just hold it down, lift it, lower. We do first finger separate to make sure that we've got the good hand going. Then we put down one finger at a time, but kept them down. So we started with fourth finger, then third finger, then we added our second finger. There's a better view. Then we put down first finger. I forgot to have you wiggle your wrists and slide your thumb, but that can be a really good thing to do. Wiggle the wrist, slide the thumb. This is about feeling the space between the fingers. You know, where do the fingers go? How far apart are they? Where are they at on it? Keeping our hand balanced. And then you can just lift them up one at a time. So we put down 4, add 3, add 2, add 1, wiggle, 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 slide the thumb. We didn't do that in class, but it's a good thing to practice. Then just let 4, when you lift up 4, see how it just stays over its spot? Same thing with 3. It just stays over its spot. 2 stays over its spot. 1 stays over its spot. Then we did the walking fingers. So when you walk your fingers, you put down one finger, put down the next finger, then lift up the first finger. Put down the next finger, then lift up the finger that's down. Put down the next finger, lift up the finger that's down. So we put down fourth finger. And then we put down, if you can keep your finger curved, that's great. If that knuckle locks out, we can live with that. But the other fingers all need to be curved. Then we add third finger, lift up fourth finger. Place second finger, then lift up third finger. Place first finger, then lift up second finger. Go back to fourth finger, then we can lift up first finger. Place third finger, lift up fourth finger. Place second finger, lift up third finger. Place first finger, lift up second finger. Go back to fourth finger. And so you want to just practice that walking motion on those fingers. You are all doing really well with that. Then with our bow, we did not review the booms today, the string changes, and you need to make sure you're still practicing the string changes. Use a mirror if you need to make sure your bow is lined up. On the A string, push your thumb up to the sky. Use your elbow to drop the bow back to the A string. Push your thumb up to the sky, drop back to the A string. Then we did our rhythms on the A string. So we're gonna start with your elbow like at a 90-degree angle, which is what the tape on the bow is giving you. So you line your tape up on the bow with the A string. We start with the down bow. We start with the down bow because down is the strong stroke. The heavy frog is at the bottom of the bow. So that adds more weight to the down bow just automatically and naturally. So that's why we do the down bow first. So because the down beat is the strongest beat, beat 1. And we're going to do Mrs. Twinkle Stop Stop. And you want to stop after each one. You don't have to take your bow off, but you want to stop after each rhythm. Let's see if I can get a better view of the arm. And I think you were all doing it because I don't remember saying anything about it. This part of your arm stays still, and this part, the forearm moves, the hand moves. But the upper arm stays still, just like when you're bowing on your shoulder. Then we had twinkle, pop, twinkle, sh, pop. And then we go up bow, twinkle, sh, pop. And then we go down bow with zip, twinkle, zap, twinkle. Zip, twinkle, zap, twinkle. Ideally, your bow is staying in the same spot on the string. And then we had lollipop, lollipop. Then we did Twinkle Little Baby Brother. Then we did Grandpa, Grandpa, Grandpa Slow. Grandpa Slow's also got a next one, go up bow, push. You want to do each rhythm like 5, 6 times, even up to 10 times. And then, you can finish the group and go back through the group, do something else, come back to the group, do some bow exercises. Try to feel when you're playing. I did not talk about this in the class. We did some of the warm-ups. But when you feel that same feeling you had in the tree, you want to keep that same feeling when you're playing the rhythms. Or when you're putting down your fingers. You want to keep that same feeling of centered in here and balanced on your feet. Those were the big things we did. And then you can also play around with making up your own things. And I should have told you one thing about doing that. So when you make up your own songs, if you change strings, stop the bow, change the string. Stop the bow, change the string. Let's add doing in this actually anyway. So you're going to stop the bow, you're going to land your bow, play on the A string, stop, boom to the D string, stop the bow, change strings, go. Stop the bow, change strings, go. And then when you're making up the whatever you want to make up for songs, same thing. Finish. Have the finger ready, have the note ready. Remember we said note has to be ready and then the bow goes. Then change the string, do whatever you're going to do, get the finger ready, then go. So make sure when you're playing around, making up your own things, that the finger is ready before the bow goes. Stops are good. Remember, stops can go all the way through it. We did some pulse keeping. Mrs. Twinkle, stop, stop, twinkle, pop, twinkle, pop, zip, twinkle, zap, twinkle, zip, twinkle, zap, twinkle, lollipop, 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 twinkle, little baby brother, twinkle, little baby brother, grandpa, 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 slow, grandpa. So our pulse should stay the same. And so that will hopefully help with the rhythms. Do keep pulse with whatever you want to keep pulse to, but do practice some pulse keeping. Keep doing, I think that's mostly what we did today. Like I said, we did some swinging, we did the body scan. In the past, we worked on landing the bow on the A string. You can incorporate that into your playing if you want to, rather than doing it separate. You can try that, you know, when you're playing your rhythms and other stuff. Do definitely keep doing the booms. Definitely keep practicing that awesome bow hold. You can practice on your shoulder if you want. The bow hold's definitely improving. You could practice holding the bow up in front of you and feeling that nice focus. Can't stand quite where I want it today. There. We can keep doing the windshield wipers. We did not do those today. The stirring the cookie dough, and up like a rocket, down like the rain, back and forth like a choo-choo train, round and round the great big sun, land on your head, curve pinky and thumb. Definitely keep practicing just the viola focus. So it's like your bow's on the A string, your hands in playing position, and count to 20, walk around the room, listen to a twinkle. Keep, putting your viola up to your shoulder will be done every time you do playing now. So you don't really have to practice that extra. I would still keep practicing the arms up in playing position. Feel that wonderful balance center when we're hugging the tree, and then having the arms up, feeling your arms loose, relaxed, feeling support coming from underneath the arms and from the ground, feeling your back, what it's doing, and just trying to release. If you find tension, try to release that tension. Just breathe into that tension and try to release it. I think that's all we did today. For your practice, like I said, try to do, you want to start practicing adding more time to your practice, because we have more things to practice as we keep going, and breaking it up into small sections, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there, that's fine. And that works really well. At this point, you still really just want a lot of repetitions, a lot of doing, so this becomes automatic. And then another thing you can do is just make a list of everything you're supposed to practice, and have that list down, and then you can, maybe you want to make a table and check them off, maybe you want to put them on sheets of paper and draw them out of a hat. Maybe you go down the list and then go back down it again. So that's it. Next week, we will start playing the twinkles. I think that is all we did today in class. So we're making really good progress. I'm happy with it. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.